At this point, as a Florida fan, I wish I could say that I'm not disappointed. I'm not heartbroken. I'm not surprised by the performance, but this performance versus Kentucky hurt. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This, as a Florida Gators fan, right? The swamp, you guys know what I'm talking about. This one kind of hurt because this one, it just felt like there was no care, there was no preparation. DJ is broken, right? Like this one kind of felt like we weren't, we didn't want to play. We didn't want to play. Athletes Forum Podcast. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. But more importantly, subscribe to the channel below. Listen, we talk college football. We talk a lot of football. But Florida versus Kentucky is, as a Gator fan, that one sucked. That one sucked. I mean, DJ's broken, right? He's not the number one quarterback in the draft in his high school recruiting class. He's not the number one quarterback we thought we were getting, right? In the country or player, right? He's not even the DJ we had last year, right? The DJ we had last year was playing more free, playing with less care, throwing the ball down the field. DJ's playing too slow now. He's not really seeing the game. Maybe it's because of injury. I don't know, but I think Billy kind of failed DJ. Because even if DJ was under Billy, there should be some type of development. But DJ's regressed. And that's clear. It's evident. When you get benched, that kind of tells everything you need to tell, right? But this game is not just all on DJ, right? I felt like the defense didn't even show up, right? We got corners not sinking in the void in cover two, giving up those hole shots, right? We're not able to stop the run. Kentucky, their main thing is kill the clock, right? They go on long drives, right? There's no cutback player, right? When they're running inside zones. Like, I know we're a young team, we're a talented team. We played a lot of close games. I don't even know why Florida was favored in this game. Doesn't make sense to me, right? 3.5, right? We got our asses whooped versus Kentucky. All right. If anything, we gave Coach Stoops another week of sleeping good in his bed. They were ready to fire this guy. They were ready to fire, right? I feel like over the past couple years, Stoops has always found a way to embarrass Florida, even if it was in the swamp a couple years ago when they broke the streak, right? Listen, Florida, I know we're on the bigger and better things, but still, like, we want to see some type of, forecast of what the future is going to look like, right? We were outgained in this game, 401 yards to 247. 401 yards to 247. They ran the ball for 233 yards, right? We threw 3 interceptions, another multiple interception game for DJ Lagway. Again, DJ's broken. There's a lot. Listen, I still think there's a lot of talent there with DJ. I think he's broken though. Right? I think he needs a new system. Right? I think he needs to be healthy. Right? Florida Gators fan, you know what I'm talking about. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. DJ needs to be healthy. DJ needs as much reps as possible. Right? Because he is not the DJ that we thought we were getting. And he's not playing like that, right? High expectations when you come to the swap. High expectations when you play in the SEC. Not living up to any of them, right? Projected to be the number one quarterback in the conference, right? Projected to help this Florida team take the next step. And we all know there was a lot of circumstances with that, but he's not even in the ballpark. Like, we're not just playing bad and he's doing enough to keep us close. We're playing bad and he's playing even worse. He's surrounded by a lot of talented guys. I feel bad for Jaden Ball. I don't want him to get into the transfer portal, but by the looks of it looks like that could be a strong possibility, obviously depending on the coach, right? But man, that one sucked yesterday. 38-7 versus Kentucky. 38-7 versus Kentucky, a team you're better than on paper. I don't care what no one says. We are better than Kentucky on paper, right? Didn't show it, didn't prove it, right? Like, how do you go from playing Georgia the previous week, almost winning that game, played a good 3 quarters and 8 minutes, and before coughing it up the last couple of minutes of the game? How do you go from that performance? How do you go from beating Texas to losing to Kentucky. Think about how that sounds. Just think about how that sounds. Georgia, top 5 team in the country, right? Took them to the wire. Mismanaged that game a little bit. DJ underthrowing on the fade ball. It was a catch. How do you go from that to this? Listen, there's no rhyme or reason for it. The team looked like they gave up yesterday. The team looked like they were done. It was over. They don't care anymore. Now, what does the future look like for the Gators? Listen, if Lane Kiffin's the guy, and that's what all the reports are saying, Lane Kiffin's the guy. If Lane Kiffin's the guy you want, he's going to bring a quarterback with him. Matter of fact, I challenge him. He has to bring a quarterback with him. DJ needs to be pushed. DJ needs competition. DJ knows, right now, he's the guy, right? He's the guy throwing the rock back there until someone comes in and is able to push him, right? Until we get someone that can really threaten him for that position, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Chanel Jones, right? He came in. He did what he could do. But he's not a difference maker right now. He's still young. Still has to learn what it's like to be a college athlete, right? So if Lane is the guy, Austin Simmons, Trinidad Chambers, I don't care who it is, somebody come in, right? And we have to we need competition at the quarterback position. This is as flat out as it's going to be. We need competition at the quarterback position because Florida's a long ways away, man. It's sad. It's sad, right? Just think about the fall off. We went from Urban, Muschamp, McElwain, Mullen, Billy, Nate, right? But then players didn't work out. John Brantley didn't work out, right? Kyle Trask worked out for a little bit, right? But you think about all the other, Emory Jones didn't work out, right? Trey Burton, yeah, he was good. Wasn't enough to obviously get us to where we wanted to be. But Trey Burton's a dude, right? We've been missing that quarterback for a long time. That difference maker of a quarterback. That quarterback that could win us games. Now, I'm not ready to give up on Lagway. But bro has to step it up. Bro's got the ball. I'm ready to get into the offseason and get to work. Right? I'm ready to see what this looks like. Who the coach is going to be. You'll have a better idea who the coach is going to be even before they announce the coach. When the transfer portal opens, if we see players leaving Florida, either we don't have a coach or they don't believe who the next coach is going to be. If we see key players staying, there's a good chance we have a dude. There's a good chance we have a guy. All right. Athletes Forum Podcast. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right. What do you think? Let me ask you guys this. What do you think the committee is going to do? Some key statements this weekend. Texas Tech statement over BYU. Right. What do they do with Tech? Right. What do they do with Indiana? That was a good win versus Penn State. Do they bump down and they bump A&M up? What do they do there? What do you do with Alabama and Georgia? Like Vanderbilt still has a chance, right? It's gonna be interesting to see how the committee plays this thing out. How they gonna play this out? Louisville losing. Pitt has a chance to win the ACC. Not even in the top 15. All right. Clemson versus Florida State. That was ugly. It's gonna be interesting to see what the committee does. But drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Athletes Forum Podcast.